What's going on, guys and gals? Stock Jock here. Up $505 on the day. Probably calling it quits right now because, as you know, the world is ending. Solar eclipse is happening, and I've got to go watch it with glasses that I currently don't have, and I have to go find at some gas station. Hopefully, it will have. I don't know. But anyway, up $505 today. Let's look at the trades. First one was JMEI. This one had high short potential. It was up quite a bit. So out of the open, it dipped down, and I was actually thinking the plan was for it to dip down, go candle over candle in the 1 minute, and then I was going to short it as it was moving back down. But I didn't think it would break pre-market highs uh, right in here. I didn't think it was going to break this level. So out of the gates, it broke that. Out of the gates, it broke down, and then candle over candle. People were playing this because it's continuation. Massive day on Friday, right? So they're playing the continuation of this move. So I was hoping it to go up here and then kind of curl down like that, not break pre-market highs, or maybe they're back here. Yeah, that's basically pre-market high. So it ended up breaking pre-market high, which brought in the day traders, which pushed it higher. So now I have to watch this and really look for a breakdown before I would go long on it. Um, I did take a trade short. I thought it was overextended because I mean we basically went from 366 to 420, and that 420 range is really the range that you see a lot of these whole dollar breaks. This kind of move, it's the 20 cent mark seems to be resistance because it's like the next ceiling would be 450, and that's so far away. People that were in this for the break of four, they're cashing in up here around the 20 cent mark. So I kind of banked on that. We were kind of extended, and I wanted to go short for the break of this level right here. I thought that would be support. So we popped up, came down, popped up, and I was going to go candle under candle right here. That's what I was looking for because this pop it didn't do a stair step. It didn't do one of those. It went like this. Now we have a lower high. So I was playing for the candle under candle in the 1 minute. Went short at 415.5. Broke down real quick, and I covered in that spike down at 404.6. I ended up covering both lots at the exact same price, which is kind of crazy. So made about 9 cents on the trade, 3,000 shares. It was a good win. 270 bucks on that trade. I played it again short for the break of 405 at 942. Um, kind of see the move up. I was thinking since this was such a big red candle, I was thinking kind of a Fibonacci play, right? So big red candle, shorts covering. It's taking 3 minutes just to move this much, and now we're gonna get ready for the next flush. And really, you can play flush, consolidate, and then candle under candle. You play the under candle of this one, and that's what I did. I went short. I got filled at 405, and it came down and it hit $4, and I thought, four is looking like resistance. You could kind of see it on the L2, and I ended up covering for basically a half a penny for 10 bucks on the trade. So it didn't. I didn't get. I was holding for the break of four, but four ended up being too strong. So I cut it loose and moved on. FENG. This was my next trade. This was a chat room trade that I subscribed to. Link for that is down in the description below. This is exactly why I play these chat rooms, man. They can pump a stock. So anyway, the proper play on this would have been, a 5 minute candle over candle, right? So pop up, kind of consolidating, a short little candle, and then inside this one we're playing candle over candle. And I wasn't keeping my eye on this because I was watching other things. And then the guy called out in the chat room this play. He went long and came over here, clicked on it real quick, looked at the 5 minute candle over candle. I got in. He actually got in right at 460. I got a terrible fill. Since it already bumped up some, uh, I only took 1,000 shares. So knowing that I took 1,000 shares, I'm looking for a quick scalp because it's already up, 6, 7 cents from the proper entry, which has been right here. So as soon as it got to 470 inside this candle right here, you can kind of see the volume that the chat room brings too, right? So inside this candle it popped up, and I sold for basically 3.5 cent win, $35. So JMEI, this one was a short that I was going to do. I accidentally got two lots filled on this. I was just looking for the bounce to VWAP, and then I was going to short it again. That's all I was doing. I was like, okay, it's down. We're getting, let's see, where are we at here? 10:05. So we got a candle over candle in the 5 minute. This is still very bearish. Yes, it's a candle over candle play, but you don't want the initial move to completely 100% sell off and then go candle over candle. This is definitely bearish, right? If this is a bullish stock, you want it to see pop, consolidate up here, and then go candle over candle up here for the next move up. You don't want to see pop and then sell off completely, 100% sell off. That is very bearish. So I was going to short any strength. So we got a candle over candle here. Noobs are going to play it. Gets a little bit of a pop. You can kind of see that right here. And I was going to short it around the VWAP. I clicked it twice, and I clicked the short button once. Nothing happened, so I guess it was just lag. So I clicked it again, and ended up the first one did go through. So I ended up getting two fills, 360, 385, 386, and it started to come back down, but there was just so many bids out there that I was just kind of getting a little bit nervous on. So I ended up covering as soon as I was green. It was spiking up into the 390s like quickly, and I was like, is there something about the stock I'm just not aware of? Because I don't know why this move happened. Guess I should have looked at the news, but it just made me a little uncomfortable, especially since I had 1,000 extra shares that I didn't really want. So instead of going red, every uh, $10 every penny, it was red $20 every penny. So finally, as soon as it went green, I just covered to get out of it, just because I fat fingered that one and screwed it all up. XPLR, this one for some reason just took off this morning and just got halted a couple times. But the chat room I'm in, I subscribe to, they played this one for the 5 minute candle over candle break. It was holding this level pretty well, which is surprising. I don't know why this is happening. It's definitely a technical breakout. I mean, you kind of see that here, right? You can kind of see, I don't want to draw it because the drawing tools suck on this, but you can kind of see that here's the flat top, here's the higher lows, so it's kind of making it an ascending triangle if you kind of just draw it like that, right? So anyway, we got the breakout, and that's why it popped up. Got a couple halts. Anyway, I played it for the candle over candle in the 5 minute just to get a quick pop. Took 3,000 shares. The chat room also took this trade. I mean, look at that. They brought 160,000 shares of volume in a matter of seconds, really. I mean, I know it's showing 5 minutes, but well, here it is, 100,000 shares of volume. So that was the play, and I went long 382, scalped it. That's all I wanted to do. I wasn't holding for another break of four. I didn't think it would come. But if I can get 5 cents out of it, I'm happy. It's 150 bucks, right, on that trade. Take it, move on. So JMEI again, short. The move is we broke low a day. I was going for candle under candle in the 5 minute. It went down, came back up, came back down again, and then we're inside this candle. I went short candle under candle, and as soon as I went short, 1026, it kind of held here for a little bit, and it broke the level, but it didn't flush out fast enough for me. Um, and it looked like it was going to pop back up. I didn't want to double bottom here. So I covered, and as soon as I covered, the flush happened. So I was a little distracted too on this one. I was getting a phone call, so I covered and had to get away from the desk. Just unfortunate because the idea was right, and you kind of see, it's just tanking right now. So the idea was right. Timing for me was just bad. My next trade was FENG. This one, another stock that's just extended on the daily. Kind of see on the 5 minute here, we have, I could draw it up here, a descending triangle. You have this, big, big support level, right? Descending triangle. If it breaks to the downside, it's probably going to start flushing out. So that's what I was playing, this descending triangle. So I shorted FENG at 1034. You can kind of see other people had the same idea, 50,000 shares. Shorted it right in here for the break of what was it, 54.53. Uh, it broke that. It's a big support level. Started to move down. My goal was just to cover below 450, and that's what I did. 2 minutes later, right in here, you can kind of see that spike down. I was kind of just hand on the trigger, was watching the L2. As soon as it looked like the moves would slow down, like the selling stopped, then I covered. And I covered for a 5 cent win, 50 bucks, and the proof was in the pudding because it did pop right back up to my buy area, and it could have easily bounced bounced up a little bit, but it ended up flushing more. But my my strategy was intact. I played my strategy. I'm not playing anything else after that. So cut it loose and moved on. And my last trade for today was JCP. This one, just a 13G was filed that a director bought a 20, what was it, 25,000 shares at 363. So when I saw that, it hit the news wires. I bought at 357.8, 3,000 shares, sold on a quick spike. I knew 60 would probably be resistance, uh, and I made about a penny and a half on that, 40 bucks or so. So that got me over 500, up 505 on the day. So that's where I'm stopping. Time to go watch the moon blot out the sun and all that fun stuff. So if you're interested at all, please let me know. The Discord chat that I run is free. Come on in. I post everything I'm watching throughout the day. I'm in the voice alerts channel over here. You just come on in and click on it, and I am on the microphone telling people what I see. And I'm the whole point of this is to help traders make money, right? I'm here for the new trader. I'm here for the old trader. Uh, we have everything from beginner to advanced traders in here, and everybody's calling out what they see. So if you are interested in that, the link for this is in the description of this video. Also, if you're interested in subscribing to the same chat rooms that I subscribe to, where I learn how to trade, they are so valuable, it's ridiculous. The link for those are down in the description below. If you're interested in any of those and have any questions on them, please come into the Discord chat. We'll chat it up. I'm there to help. I'm there to answer questions. All right, I will see you guys in the next video.